Hi, my name is Jerri Goshien, and this is my video for the health topic activities. I was given chapter 20, which is strategies for teaching injuries, accident and violence prevention. The first activity that I chose to do was called Safety Puppet Show. This activity is meant through grade levels kindergarten through second grade. It has an integration subject area of art. This activity, I believe, would be best to do at the end of a unit that the teacher would be teaching on safety, because there are so many situations that it can be used in, such as fire prevention or what to do in the case of a fire, medical emergencies, disaster situations, just the list goes on, just general safety. So that's a lot of information for a kindergartner especially to process at one time. So I would see it better as a unit, and the teacher could speak with the kids and teach the kids and have, group discussions about what the best things to do in each of the situation is, each one of these situations would be. So I would say at the end of this unit, you would have your students make 2 puppets, and they have one listed as Hazardous Harry and one as Safety Sue. What they would do with these puppets is the teacher would give them a situation, and the students would act out the situation, which would demonstrate whether or not they knew what to do if that situation ever comes up. This is very important information for everybody, especially everybody, and children to know, just so you know how to react if something happens. That's why I chose this, because it is so important, and it's something that would happen in our everyday lives. So the puppets that I made, this one is Hazardous Harry, and this was Safe Susan. So how it would work is, let me get these on. The teacher would give the students a topic or a situation such as you're at home, you're asleep, and you wake up to the smell of smoke. What would you do? So the students have their puppets, and Hazardous Harry says, well, I would just run out of the house. Well, Safety Susan says, well, wait a minute. We have to check. Is there smoke in the room? Do we need to get low to the ground? We need to check the doorknob first. If the doorknob is hot, then we can't go that way because there's a fire on the other side of the door. So you just can't go running out of the house without checking and making sure it's safe for you to do so. Other options would be a window. Hopefully you have a window that's on the ground floor. If not, then you should have worked out a fire safety escape route with your family. So things like that, just as an example. So Sue should know the correct way to do things, and Hazardous Harry just gonna run all willy-nilly all over the place and not be sure of what to do, so Sue will save him. Okay. So in doing that, the students should probably be able to demonstrate what the correct course of action would be in these situations. All right, so the second activity I chose was bike safety laws, and this activity is for 3rd grade, and it also has an integration area of art. This activity would happen. The teacher would have another group discussion with the class about what bike laws that the children are familiar with. Of course, the big one is they have to wear a helmet while riding a bike. They may not know some of the lesser known ones, such as if you're riding a bike at night, it has to have a light. It's actually unlawful to ride a bike on a sidewalk. It should be ridden in the bike lane. Which brings up the other part of this activity, is having a discussion with the kids over what the laws are and what the best safety practices are. I know that gets tricky because you never want to tell kids to not follow laws that are there, but I don't know about you, I would feel much safer riding my bike on a sidewalk instead of on the road. Now, chances are kids this young aren't going to be riding on the road anyway, but that's just one of the laws that is out there and that they should probably know. So after the teacher and the students have this discussion about all these laws, the teacher is going to ask the kids to create a poster. Pick one of the laws and create a poster, and we will display it after it's over. So they get to pick one law. They can draw pictures, they can be just words, whatever they choose to do to get their point across, and then we'll present them to the class. So the one that I made, and I included a little bit of math terminology just to try to throw that in there. So it's on bike safety, and it's bicycle plus helmet equals safety. And also, it's the law. So this is one of those that falls into it is the law and it is the best safety practice. So that's a twofer. So they would make these posters and to demonstrate they know a law, at least one of the laws, one of the big laws, and which is very important for them to know, which is a reason why I chose this project, because a lot of kids do ride bikes these days, so they do need to know how to do it safely. After that, the teacher can decide if they want to hang them up just in the classroom or around the school so that it benefits the other students as well to see what the laws are and to understand them. So, and that's it. And those are my two safety or health topic activities. Thank you very much.